It is one of the true essentials of life, water, and with predictions of Colorado's population doubling by 2050, we will need to be saving every drop. Hello, welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. We are here in the State House, and State Senator Gail Schwartz is joining me now to talk about the water plan that really is something that's underway now. Tell me really what you're trying to accomplish and how this started, Gail.
Well, thank you. And Beverly, welcome. And it is a pleasure to see you here at the Capitol.
Thanks.
And also talk through you to the citizens of the state why everyone should be weighing in on what we have before us, and that is putting together a state water plan.
Okay.
This was a result of an executive order by the governor, and yet it is an ability to culminate the work that has been done basically for the last 8 years in a process that put our different basins together to work on basin-wide issues and then statewide water issues. And it's an exciting time, an exciting proposition. We have a tremendous responsibility. We are the headwater state. 18 states rely on the water that emanates from our mountains in our state. And we must actually deliver nearly 60% of that across our state line. So we only get to keep a little bit.
Yeah.
How can we do the most with what we have?
Right, and you really have to incorporate so many sectors, Senator, with, we talk about the developers, we talk about agriculture. Everybody needs water to do what they do. So how do you get everybody on the same page?
Well, and it is a scenario whereby we need to do the most with what we have. There's a lot of efficiency that can be gained as a state and as communities in terms of the water we do use, but we don't want to grow at the expense of agriculture. Mm-hmm. Agriculture is critical to our economy. It's the second largest industry, and also to feeding our nation. So we need to find ways that we can protect our environment, we can protect agriculture, we can grow our communities, and also protect our recreation industries while making a plan as to how we're going to proceed in the future in allocating water for its highest and best use in our state.
Right. And Senator, are there things that you could say the average viewer right now, are there things that they could do to really start this process in their own house?
Well, it is so interesting. So let's look at water efficiency and how we can start. We are having droughts. Meanwhile, we're having 500-year flood events, and water is a pretty unpredictable commodity for us. So how do we all anticipate and use exactly what we need, make sure that our landscaping is only using the water that you need, and we're smart about making sure we might have xeriscape or something built into that. Take shorter showers. So that will modify our individual consumption, but what we need to have is a broader view in terms of how we're going to allocate water for future development, future industry, and as Colorado will grow over the next several decades.
Now, do you have a timeline for this project? Is it something you have to have certain things done by a certain time?
So this plan needs to be put in place and ready to submit to the General Assembly by December of 2014. So it doesn't take, and we use the term, water buffalo. It doesn't take a water buffalo to have an opinion about water as we move forward. Actually, every citizen has an opinion about water. I represent 7 counties on western and central Colorado. That's the foundation to our economy. Yeah. We need to make sure we're not robbing one part of the state to benefit another part of the state as we move forward.
Right.
So
big
we need
project.
to find balance,
okay.
And we need to have everyone weigh in and really express their perspective on using water in Colorado.
Make it count. All right, Senator Gail Schwartz, thanks so much for being with us.
Such a pleasure.
Great
Thank
information. And thanks for watching Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Beverly Weaver.